After the fire, flames and smoke destroyed part of Youngstown's Uptown neighborhood over the weekend. This is what it looked like when firefighters first arrived on the scene yesterday. And the fire chief admits figuring out what touched off that $250,000 fire is going to be very difficult. But as 27 First News reporter Jerry Ricciuti tells us, one business on the block is grateful just to be open today.
A day after fire destroyed much of this block, crews were busy digging out the burned wood, brickwork, and other debris from 4 storefronts on Market Street in the Uptown area of Youngstown. Amazingly, just a few feet away, Jim WILCOX is back in business at his novelty shop, St. George and the Dragon.
I was shocked. I mean, there's no buildings next door, and we got water damage and a little bit of dirt to clean up, something to vacuum. That's about it. So pretty blessed.
At the height of the blaze, more than 30 firefighters were on the scene, working to keep the flames from getting to WILCOX's store, as well as both the old closed Viking Lounge and the Uptown Theater at the other end of the block.
Number one, it was the response of the Youngstown Fire Department, and number two, they were saying the firewalls were just really well built, so I think that helped as well.
Investigators tell me physical evidence of a cause was most likely consumed by the blaze. In the meantime, the bill to cover overtime fighting the fire and later cleaning it up with both city street department crews as well as a private contractor is growing.
We intend to seek reimbursement for all those costs from the current owner of the property.
We're told a New York-based firm known as ID Properties owns the 4 burned-out storefronts, while both the Uptown Theater and Viking were sold at sheriff's sale earlier this year. The mayor says he'd like to see the area filled in.
At a minimum, we'll then begin the process of greening that up, and we'll probably look for some landscaping folks who have worked in that corridor before.
At this point, the cleanup work could take a couple weeks. In Youngstown, Jerry Ricciuti, WKBN 27 First News.